Hi! We are doing a Kylo and Rey photo shoot today. 6 weeks ago, we did the original, and I actually dyed my hair brown for it. It's supposed to wash out, but as you can tell, after 6 weeks, it hasn't come out. I was about to use Color Oops to get it out. Luckily, the photographer contacted us and said she wanted to do another day. I have like 2 little mini sewing projects that I'm gonna work on. So I have this weird little gauntlet. The little tab at the end comes loose a lot. So I'm adding a little snap to that to help hold it in place. And then Avery is Kylo, and he has this like hood thing he wears under his helmet. The neck isn't long enough. And so like his neck pokes out the bottom and you can see his skin between this and the costume. And that was really annoying. We had to keep safety pinning it. So I'm going to make him like this weird like neck cover collar thing out of that. I measured Avery's neck like you would for a man's shirt. And then this is how wide I want it to be to cover up where we were seeing his skin. So I just divided that by pi. I got the diameter I need. And then I always draw a little sketch. Got it drawn out right here. And this is folded in half, so it's actually a circle. So I'm just going to cut right along here and in here. And then I'll add my side slit and a snap and I'll be done. Got my little snaps on. And I gave them just a little bit of extra backing. So that is completely done. Avery's still asleep, so this is it on me. But this is pretty much like what I made. So with the hood on, it'll just meet. We won't have to worry about it anymore. I've got another hour to do my other snap, and I'm gonna paint my nails. Okay, so last time I did Rey, I had just dyed my hair like the night before, and I dyed my nails brown because coronavirus and I couldn't get gloves. And I thought they came in the box. Apparently not. So they looked really like grungy and they were really short, which worked for Rey. But this time I have to do The Little Mermaid in 2 weeks? A week? I don't know. But close enough that I can't grunge up my nails and it not affect Ariel. So I'm going to like paint them like this kind of weird pinky orange. So I'll share that with you too. So this is my nifty little arm cuff deal, and that's the snap I just put on, and then the other half is like right under there, you can see it. So it's all snapped pretty, and now it won't like come loose. It flapped out a lot the last time I did it. It was really annoying. It would just like hang there and drive me nuts, and I kept having to like tuck it back, and I couldn't safety pin it because it would have been like visible. So if anybody else has used this pattern, it's a McCall's pattern, I think. There's nothing like inherently wrong with the pattern, but it wasn't like my favorite pattern. This is full of patterns, so trust me, I know. I did the matching Kylo one, and it was fine too. I didn't do the full pattern and cheated a little bit, but they're very like Halloween costume patterns, so they're not designed super well. But they're doable. They're just frustrating. But now I fixed it, so that's another problem solved. So I have these 2 little cheap polishes. This one's really similar in color, but it's like kind of sparkly, so I feel like if I layer them, maybe that'll help. But really, like, all I'm trying to do is, like, my nails look really good right now. They're very healthy, and I want to hide that. Every time I've done one of these things, there's been some cute, sweet little girl who has noticed my nails. I did Elsa back in January, and I had, like, this really, like, soft pink with these silver, I painted, like, silver sparkles on it. And she, like, loved them, and she wanted to show me her nails, and she thought they were so pretty. And so I was like, oh, like, kids notice everything. So then when I did Rey last time, my nails looked really grungy, and I kind of left them as is because Rey digs in the dirt and she's tough and she doesn't do her nails. And I did them again when I did Ariel like a week and a half ago, and they were pink again, but I put blue glitter on them, and all the little girls were like, oh, it's so pretty, and they want to show me theirs. So it's a weird extra bit of effort, but I think it counts, at least like to the sweet little littles. Still drying, but that's my like boring orange-ish polish that I'm hoping just kind of makes it where you don't really notice I even have fingernails. So I have about 15 minutes before I have to get ready. So I decided I should probably eat breakfast. And I mix like peanut butter and honey together, and then I'm going to put it on this bagel. Don't take this to mean I actually have my life together. I promise you I don't. Most of the time when we do these, I wake up at the last minute, and then I don't eat until we get to the studio. And that is only because Brooke is amazing, and she goes out and gets lunch for us, like every time we've been there. And that keeps me from starving to death because I'm really bad about feeding myself. Because I'm forgetful. I'm going to wash my face with some of this, And then while this is drying, I'm gonna go get dressed because I am wearing my jammies. I finished my makeup, which is like the most boring character makeup there is because Ray isn't wearing any, but I don't look like Daisy Ridley, so I have to get creative. And now I'm going to fix what is just a really sad little ponytail and make my 3 little perfect buns. The camera is all set up, so time lapse. So I start off by putting dry shampoo in my hair to give it the right kind of texture so that it behaves when I'm trying to pull it up. And then I have to put 1 extra ponytail holder in just to hold my bangs back. And then I can start on the actual hairstyle. And these buns, like, the tails end up really messy and you pin it like around the ponytail holder, which takes a little while if, like me, your hair just likes to run everywhere. And I use a ton of hairspray to kind of try and convince my hair to do what I want. Because it wants to give me all these weird little flyaways. And then this like bottommost ponytail holder, I do where the bun points the other way so I don't end up with like these weird little tails on the back. You'll see me fix it in a second. And then I'm gonna put like makeup in my hair. I put it on my hairline because of my roots were showing. But I also put it in other places kind of to hide my scalp because I feel like it's a weird contrast. It's hard to do in the mirror like that. And then I gave myself sideburns. And then I did some contouring just to like blend the hair makeup to my face. Okay, so it is now 11:30 and we're gonna load up the car, grab some food, and head to the studio. I don't know if you noticed. This is a Rey dress. It has her on her little speeder from Force Awakens. So I'm here with Baby Yoda and my cute husband.
I'm also here. Hello.
I like him. And we're gonna pick up some Burger King for us and the photographer, Hope, who's super awesome, and get to the studio like 15 after we're supposed to.
That's just the way we do things.
After we eat lunch and get everything set up, we're gonna get dressed, and then the people start to arrive. So we made it to the studio, and there's Hope. Hi! And she's the best.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. I mentioned you earlier. I was like, she had like a little appearance in my aerial one.
Oh yeah.
Which are like from a distance, and we're just laughing about how clumsy I am.
And I'm like, yeah.
So we're about to go get dressed, and then we can take pictures in front of this magnificent backdrop. That's my staff. It was really hard to get out of the closet. I just like your face.
Okay.
So we're now in the back room where like the coffee machine and the microwave is, and we're gonna get dressed. And I have my costume in here. So I just have this big garment bag with all my goodies in it, and Avery's is over there with his Kylo Ren.
It's the only time we're organized.
Yeah.
Is with costume things.
Got like my blaster down here. I have like a helmet for some versions, and then there's my beautiful costume. So I'm gonna get dressed, and then I will show off how fabulous it looks. I have my like scarf thing, I don't know what it's called, and then my blaster, which Avery patterned the holster by looking at a picture on the internet. Don't really know how he did it, but I'm really glad I have it. And I got belt, my gauntlet thing that I fixed, and my armbands, which are like really weird, but they fit, so that's good. And then this is my hitting stick, also known as Ray's staff, mostly known as my hitting stick. And I have a lightsaber. Thank you, Hollywood Studios. Avery's in there. I'm gonna cover his neck up, that's why I made that thing.
It's gonna be so hot.
I'm sorry. But you have a dress on.
I do. I have a dress on, and I get to be mean, so it's okay if I'm a little grumpy inside.
Yeah. I like your belt. We bought that on Etsy.
Yes, thank you. Insert store name here.
Oh. Baby Yoda. It's BB-8.
We also have a BB-8, who is adorable also. Mm-hmm. Ready for it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there he goes. There. Avery's trying to cool off. We've got a fan and the vents up there somewhere. You can see it.
It's so hot in here.
The air's on 63, but it's not getting any colder.
I'm in a toaster oven.
I keep making Jakku and Tatooine jokes about how hot it is. Need to visit Hoth just to cool down.
Cause we're nerds.
Yeah.
Well, just take a good smile on with her. How about that?
He said I got on a mask. You can't
You want me to take your mask for you?
Kylo's belt fell off 3 times.
It has a hole in it. I have to show you the hole. It's gonna be kind of tricky. Do you see the hole? That's where the safety pin was that was helping it stay on. And now there's just a big hole.
The dark side has cookies.
I thought I should make the belt a little bigger because it was really tight last time, and I didn't because Avery said it'd be fine.
Avery was wrong.
So next we're gonna see my friends Keith and Sophie and Becca. They're Avery's friends too. They're
I
like,
have friends.
yeah, they're really awesome and they're big Star Wars fans. So that's really good.
Hope I don't pass out before then.
He's trying to read your mind.
Hey, who's that?
Hold
Look, it's my friends. They came to see me. This one's Sophie.
Hi.
And this one's Becca.
Hello.
Friend Keith. Hope.
Hi.
Husband.
The child.
We took dysfunctional family photos. It's 9 o'clock and we are headed to get some food with our friends who are following behind us because we missed them and haven't seen them since March. We had a really good time though, and we got to play with lightsabers, and that's always good. It's 10:30 at night. I've been up since 8 and I'm tired. It's not a really long time, but I'm still tired. I've run out of peopling. Like, it was all good. No complaints. It was all people like I wanted to see and hang out with.
We have people muchly.
I have social anxiety. That's the information I'm trying to share. We are working on Little Mermaid stuff and Mary Poppins stuff, and I will include you and share them with you, and it'll be fantastic. And yeah.
That's all for today. We're out.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you for being here. I'm tired.